something. We're gonna try something completely different. I'm gonna try to do some poetry on the IGTV. Why? I don't know. So hopefully we'll get a little bit of the old rock and roll here. And can music save your mortal soul? That's my moment. Alright, we ought to get started here. But it don't really much matter. Cause so you're dancing in the gym. This one is called Red. It says, please listen to girls on film while reading this. The jackal comes top hill, howling cackle. I pull out a rifle and get seated and scope it. The brains blow out the left side of his head as it lets out a hellish screech. I walk into some town in middle of fuck you America as I sit in the bar. A fat cowboy with a white hat and brown boots says my hair's too long. I ignore the comment, even while he says the dicks I suck must cost a lot because I'm so fucking pretty. They all laugh as I leave. I wait for him to leave, follow him home, kill him and his family. Let him watch. This is the land of wolves now. I play girls on film while they cry. Set fucking fire to his house. Took a black cowboy hat his son had. I guess you shouldn't say shit and just shut your mouth. It ain't passion, it's like running till you die. Cause once I had to walk with my best friend at gunpoint till one of us dropped. The first that did got shot. I guess it was me who lived. Someone left a paper crane outside my door today. Now listen to Everyone's a Winner. I'll wait. It looked like a black girl's ass. Pure skin. Beauty. I would like some holy brown sugar today. God damn, them as hot as fuck at the strip clubs, shaking their ass right in front of your goddamn face. The boom, boom of bass, big tits, and the whorish delight of being so far from reality. She smiled at me, but she don't like me, she likes him. Then a love song comes on from the speakers. I wish I believed in love, but I just believe in me. 'Cause love ran out yesterday and she ain't coming back. Who knew I was the king? Oh, that's right. I did. But get up. For a forward pass. Yes, they did. They tried for a forward pass. Woo! See, the cool thing about this is that I don't have to sit down just at the computer. I can take you through my dojo. This is my dojo. All right. Well, I think I need a hat. What do you think? Is it a little too poofy today? Probably. Leave comments below. And if it doesn't say that I'm the sexiest man alive, I'll just go ahead and delete it. You know, after this gets 1.5 million views, and people call me the greatest poet of my generation, then I'll allow some criticism of me. What? Why? Alright, this one is called Abbey Road Blues, a case for everlasting life. What time is beyond? Well, suppose I told you clocks are just anvil rot. Clang, 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 bamp! In machine hallways, deafening noise, the labor man's trade, bought, sold, and paid. Castles and sand and waves, come my defiant priestess with cloak of red shimmering sadness. Who has nighttime eyes, heard too many lies, and now stain from the by and by. One of the last jobs I had, I threw used Pepsi cans, beer cans, and aluminum trash into a chute, taking it into a huge pile for recycling. This hot, sticky mess took 5 hours of my time. It smelled like garbage because it was. There's a point in everyone's life when time is greater than them, breaking them. But never forget that you are loved, darling. The very night is named after a strand of your frightening blonde hair. They call you the Arctic because no man can survive you. I am, and I will hold on to you forever. Scorned, beaten, thrown aside, Kicked and lost, I will search for you no matter how time tries its games. Believe the sun will come, and you are just all as the wonderful roses ever made, who sprung happy from the ground, and how could they ever think they are as beautiful as you on your worst day? The rose would be foolish, but not like me. I am foolish, yes, but I have you. This is the wonder of the planet, and I have found no equal to. Ooh. Love is cried in the poet's street. That's right, was spoken. All the church bells, oh, were broken. I'm trying to set this up to where you can see me, because I am the best part of this video. What do you think? Should I get a hat? Raise your hand if you do. Alright, close enough. We'll get a hat. And then we'll read about 2 more, I guess. Why not? The music died. Whew. This is like a steady cam. Wow, he really does make his art pieces. Let's go with a little Indy 500 hat. Why not? Because it's Indy 500. There we go. She's beautiful. Just like me. Be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. How can you not sing to this song? If you can't sing to this song, did you ever like songs to begin with? Let's set this up here. Woo! Look at that thumb. God damn, that's beautiful. How did I get so fucking hot? Alright, let's take another poem here called The Sexual Revolution. Abridged, loose, based, non-scientific wonders. Ape, man, little kisses. The pension of who we want to be drives everything. Whether we are made of stone, wood, or eggshell, I have wondered if love is real time and time again, if we are doomed on this planet with the illusion of hope to reach the end only to find, well, the end. To be who we want to be drives everything. You can say that is sex, the opposite of us formed to perfection's biologics, but I look closer as I near night for not why we are here, but instead how to enjoy it still. Stories from high school. My friends and I would drive in my 1985 maroon Ford Aerostar minivan, smoking pot, going to eat outrageous fast food meals, watching the silver screen. It happened so many times I can't remember them all, nor the thousands of hours doing this. Once, while we were going to see a movie called Jackie Brown, my friend's dad said my van smelled like ocean surf because of my lemon car scent. I still have lemon scents today because of what he said. Chapter 2, Electric Boogaloo. While ancients debate where pain comes from, I am reminded that you have to make your bed every day. It makes it easier to sleep at night for me. I am sure we all carry pain too great, and no matter how we try, it comes back and back and back. But if we choose to make a smile come from within, it is if the dancing room, spinning, ultra-violent, throwing people from the floor stops. I don't know why. No matter. A balloon flies in a building I'm in right now. It is red and lands between rafters. As I leave the store, I forget I need to buy milk and I head back in. A girl smiles, and all is right with the world. I don't know. Are you guys more interested in my poetry or my dancing? I think it's dancing, so I'll give you a little dance. He's throwing dice, that's all he's got. Oh, I got more than that. Fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Alright, where to now? We got a couple of more. couple of more. A couple more. A couple of more. We got a slam dangerous. Uh-oh. Is this Sexy Sax Man? Uh-oh. Looks like Sexy Sax Man. I'm going to name this poetry series the Ode to the Sexy Sax Man. Alright. Whew. Alright, here we go. What do you think? One more? Two more? We'll do two more and we'll call it good. This is Sexy Sax Man. Oh yeah, I can't put it like that. It'll confuse the audience. Ignore the last part. Alright, here we go. Ghost Hunter, can you show me where it hurts? People, places, assorted shifts and cracks in the earth make use of passing imagination of the young. Do you hear me, children? I have seen fields where my friends died, pouring blood out of their damn fine green military uniforms, cursing the day they were born, asking a god in the sky why they were born, screaming obscenities, all while making peace with their gods. I went to a stable to see a black horse of my dreams. The stable smelled like wood and manure. The metal bars held Maljack, a dark horse who looked at me, then violently turned around. A storm was coming with a boom of thunder. Suddenly Maljack rose on her front hooves off the ground, brought them down hard, dusting up the stable. I dressed her, mounted her, and rode her out into the near, dark, gray day. She snorted violently when she saw a ghost and a family of campers. Amongst the pine trees was a bright orange zip tent, and there stood an ancient ghost. She was dressed in a peasant's wedding dress from the Victorian era. She turned and looked at me. Maljack high-stepped in confusion as to what a horse sees when it sees beyond. The lady warned me, and she chanted as rain fell, "Life is over, life is over, life has passed." I was listening to Chicago's song, Beginnings, while the wedding ghost walked amongst the pines and rock of the mountain wore down by time. When I caught her, Maljack threw me from the saddle. Lightning crashed above the hill. Someone said, "Hey, let's blow this place. Get high, forget about her." But she would have been mine so long ago. The horns came on in the beginning. Chicago was in full form. For those who died today, you are forgotten by everyone, except for those who love you still. I am passing from the earth. Do you hear me? You will not remember me. She took my hand. I felt safe. I rose to my feet. When I kissed her, from the first time since the 1800s, I remembered why she died. She had no blue on her dress. This is a lesson we will not forget the next time. One more. This is called City with Night. The lonely know only to be found as the safest and most wondrous prison in all the world. That was quoted by Raphael, a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. I traveled down a street at 3 a.m. when a wolf came out from behind a building. My light shone on his eyes as he darted back into the dark forest, some 12 blocks over. I lit a cigarette and sucked it down. It was hot and muggy, and the smell outside was thick and blunt from a hog factory. As I rolled up all the years of my life into this night, because I was asleep for 20 of them, in a dead marriage and kids that didn't care about me and booze. But now, after being frozen, I was thawing. Pieces of March wander down what is called time. I shift my gears, fucking liberals, I say, and throw, as I say, flying down the road. It is said to find real love is the only thing worth a search party. I pull into a large parking lot for a museum. It houses facts about life some 200 years ago. It is dark and the only sound is heard of a fountain that is outside. When I break the lock and walk inside the black showroom, I see flint and arrowheads, an axe with a wooden handle made from stone, children's moccasins, and a log cabin in the middle of the room. I walk towards the cabin to sleep. Then a water snake passes my foot. Climbing over my foot, it goes back to the fountain. It could have been green and yellow, but it was too dark to see. Well, there you go. So if you ever are interested, I'll put some more of these up. But these are a little bit harder to save, so just let you know. Alright guys, thanks a lot and have a great day.